Sunderland twice in a week, Scott. Of how much have you learned about them from the first game?
Not too much, if I'm honest. We sort of knew what to expect from the first time we played them. Obviously, both sides made changes going into the game. We sort of knew what to expect. And yeah, nothing really surprised us in how they played.
Is there ever in a situation like this, because it happens every now and again where you'll play a team, within days, sometimes a week of playing them again, is there ever a feeling of wanting a bit of revenge, wanting payback, wanting to do better?
Yeah, of course. I think that's the same in any sense, regardless of who you play. If you play a Tuesday and you lose, you're desperate for the Saturday game to come along so you can put it right. It just so happens, obviously, that we're playing the same opponent the Tuesday, Saturday. So, as I said, I expect it to be changes from both sides. And yeah, obviously we'll be looking to not so much a revenge mission, but just go out and put the wrongs right from Tuesday night there.
In football teams, players come and go. It's the nature of the business. But over the last, month, 5 weeks, there've been a lot of comings and goings at Stadium MK after it. If you looked at the team and you felt Russ and you guys had built and got to the point where things seemed a little bit settled, and then things have all changed again. Players have moved on and players have come in. Is that disruptive, or just purely do you see that as part of football?
Yeah, of course, it's part and parcel of the game. The transfer windows are open for a reason. Players are going to come and go. Obviously, we didn't expect to lose some players. But, when clubs come in and pay money, the chairman's got a decision to make. But I think the important thing is that we've replaced those players quite quick, which is obviously a good thing, and I'm looking forward to playing with the new boys now.
Do you ever feel it's got a sense of responsibility on you when those new players come in to help them integrate as quickly as possible? Because if they integrate as quick as possible, it's a benefit to the whole team, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the same for any new player. I had it when I first signed here. The boys were brilliant with me. Obviously, it's hard at the minute because we can't do too much socialising or things like that. I think that's a big part of when you sign for a new team and, building the team morale and that, getting nights out or going for meals, go-kart and things like that, It's a big part of things I've done at previous clubs, but to not get it here, I think it's a testament to the boys that were in the changing room already to make me feel as welcome as they did, just purely from training and games. So yeah, we'll be looking to do that with the new boys that are in, and as I say, it's a really easy group to settle into. There's no egos or anything like that. Everybody's fighting for the same cause and heading in the same direction.
Next question is a bit of an odd one. Do you ever get tired? Because you never stop. You never, ever stop working on that pitch. And I just wonder how you keep your energy levels going, Scott.
The pitch is testing me at the minute. It's sapping on the legs. But nah, I think I'm quite a fit player as it is. Naturally quite a fit boy. So, no, I don't get tired. I enjoy playing football. Obviously I get tired at times, but I don't like to show it in case the gaffer takes me off or thinks that I need a rest from Saturday to Tuesday. But, I think when I first moved down to England, it was a bit of an eye-opener, like the Saturday, Tuesdays. I think up in Scotland you play 38, 40 games max in a season. And then in my first season at Burton, I went from playing like 26 games, I think, to straight to 50 games. So it was a bit of a, whoa. So as I've come here, I've worked over the pre-seasons on getting fit, improving things like my diet and things, making sure that, I can last in games and I can play as many as I can.
And because you are such a key player for MK Dons, do you feel the pressure on you? Because you're almost never present. Players will come and go around you. Do you feel a certain amount of pressure on yourself because you are that kind of player?
No, not pressure. It's actually something that I had a meeting with the gaffer and Lukey a couple of weeks back, and it's something I enjoy. Like I enjoy the thought of the gaffer or Luke or even my teammates like looking at me and not expecting me to do something, but just like if I can help in any way, whether that's just through individual like a performance, or just helping the team in any way. It's something that I enjoy the pressure. It's something I spoke to the gaffer about before I signed. He's seen me as like a big signing, a key signing. Made me feel good. It's something that I like. I feel like I'm a player that can handle that sort of thing. I think so far I've had a good season, and it's just something that I'm looking to keep building on, keep improving.
From the outside, looking in, you see, you'll watch games like the AFC game, Sunderland away, Charlton away, various other performances, and you think, oh, that's a step forward, and then there seems to be like a little step back. Is it at the moment a case of just trying to make the steps forward constantly, and maybe go on a little bit of a winning run, or not losing, or not losing in, say, 5 games, something like that?
Yeah, I think it's what every team strives for in this league. The consistency is such a big thing. I think we spoke about it before the Swindon and Bristol Rovers game. It was our first back-to-back wins of the season. And I think you've seen what that done to the confidence in the change room, but also in terms of the league. You win 2 or 3 games in a row, you jump right up there. So, yeah, it's exactly that. It's frustrating at the minute. We go into games because of how we play, expecting a win. I think you've seen that. I think we were in control the full game, maybe barring the first 15 minutes, where they come out all guns blazing. We managed to weather that, and then we set our stall out how we want to play. So I think for us, we found the consistency in performance. It's just about now getting the results as well.
And is Will Grigg on fire? That's the real question. Obviously, he's been brought to the club on loan from Sunderland, and in fairness to Will, his time here before was superb. I'll never forget him chesting the ball past Manchester United goalkeeper. That was an incredible moment. But he's been allowed to go from Sunderland for a reason. Is he showing good signs in training? How's Will looking?
I don't know yet. I've not trained with him. Obviously, he come in. Was it Monday? Monday, and then we also had the game, and then recovery on the Wednesday. So I'll see him today. I'm sure he's been training up at Sunderland and been involved in their squads or whatever. But no, going on the past experience of him being here, I've heard good things. I've heard he was really good for the club, and then obviously you've seen how well he done at Wigan. You don't get bought for that sort of money at Sunderland if you're not a good player. So maybe he just needs a little change of scenery, and hopefully that can be here.
The reason I'm asking you, obviously, is because where you play, somebody like Will, it's another player to link up with. It's another on-field relationship, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I spoke to Gaff a couple of weeks ago and sort of mentioned he was trying to get a striker in. I think it was important after, obviously, with like Carlton, he got recalled and then sold on, that we needed to replace him. I think Mace has done really well since he's come in, but I think it's tough, and obviously Charlie, I think it's tough to rely on Charlie at the minute. Obviously, having not played many games, he needs time to bed in. Mace has come back from an injury. Cammy's obviously, he's done really well, but I think just to get an extra body in, an experienced striker such as well, it'll help us going forward.
I'm going to be interviewing the kit man, Lano, later on, because he's coming up to his 1,000th game. Yeah. What does he bring to the dressing room from the player's point of view?
Jesus, how long we got? Lano is he's brilliant. He's a great guy. And obviously, as a kit man, it's his job to get the boots ready, the shin guards ready, the strips ready, and that. And they've always got one or two stories, the kit men. So he's been brilliant since I've come in. I've not got a bad word to say about him.
Yeah, you say that through a wry grin, which probably means it's something different. But what are you like with kit men? Are you one of the guys who's got a lot of demands on him and I want my socks this way, I want my shirt this way? Nah,
to be fair, the only thing I ask him for is socks, good socks. I hate when he hands me like holy socks and stuff. So I think he's learned that now, though, because touch wood, he's not put them out for me in a few weeks. So,
how important is it to have somebody in the dressing room like that, who is a bit of a character, who can bring a lighter side to the game, and who's someone who's not necessarily a player to do that as well?
Yeah, I think it just relaxes everybody. It takes their mind off of the job in hand. If you've got a little break from it. And as I said, everywhere I've been, the kit men, I've been a good laugh, and he's no different.